What's up, guys? Welcome in. It's Nonsense Sports here.
It's your boy Francis, Nonsense Sports.
I'm Ryan. Amazing right here. Amazing. Sheer amazing. Check her out in concert if you ever get the chance.
No idea what's going
Best
on.
concert you'll ever see. Shout out to Carrie Underwood.
On that note, welcome to Nonsense Sports. It's your boy Francis. This is
I'm
Ryan. We are going to talk today. We're going to make some live picks for week 4. I'm going to be representing Nonsense Sports. He's going to be representing from the sidelines who he does the podcast with.
Yep.
Ready for this one?
Yeah, let's get down to
All
it.
right, man, let's get down to it.
We did a Thursday night video, which we'll do every week just for Thursday night. So check that out. There you'll catch our preview and everything there. I took Eagles. Of course, I'm an Eagles fan, and he took Packers.
Because I'm a hater.
Yep. He's a
Not necessarily because the Packers are going to win, so yeah. All right, guys.
Lots of nonsense here.
Actually, I haven't even written my picks down, but it's about time we do like a live picks, all right?
Yep. Empty for me as well. Got Eagles.
Perfect.
That's
I got Packers, game 1.
Eagles. That's
Also, there's the bye weeks for the Jets, and it's the bye weeks for the 49ers. So who's going to win those games? I think the Jets may lose this week.
Jets will probably find a way to take an L somehow. Someone could get mono.
Is it just me or Le'Veon Bell is really playing QB, and he's just trying to hide it?
Just keep giving him the ball. Give me the fantasy points. I need it.
Hey, man.
That's all I need, man.
All right, man. What do you want to start? Sunday. Since watch for the videos, Thursday Night Football video, the link should be on here. This video will be uploaded on Thursday as well. This is our live picks. Nonsense Sports versus From the Sidelines. The hype is for real.
Woo!
Man, so Seahawks, Cardinals.
Did
you pick the Cardinals last week versus the Panthers?
Yes, I did. You did too.
No, I picked the Panthers.
You did go Panthers?
Kyle Allen, man.
Just shout to that guy for making that video clear back in the day, man. And he ended up being Cam's. Now Cam's his backup.
And future starter for the Carolina Panthers. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's about to happen.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go Seahawks on this too. Cardinals just look. They couldn't beat the Panthers. Granted, the Panthers looked a lot better with out Nick in there.
Great
so I mean,
great game.
I don't know. It's Seahawks. They're gonna be pissed for losing at home against the Saints last week. Cardinals just get the ball to David Johnson. Give me the fantasy points. So, but Seahawks.
Perfect. Titans, Falcons.
The Falcons have been disappointing this year so far. That offense they should be putting up a lot more points than what they do each week. I mean, they have the best wide receiver in the game, Julio Jones. Calvin Ridley, who was a great rookie last year. They have Mohamed Sanu, a great slot receiver. They got Devontae Freeman back, and they got Austin Hooper back.
Yeah, and also got Matt Ryan at QB.
And then Hooper had 2 touchdowns last week, but this offense should be producing a lot more than what it has been. So they've been disappointing 1 and 2 right now. Fortunately, they're one.
Can't stop anybody.
Yeah, and Keanu Neal went down with an Achilles injury, so he's done for the year again. Quick recovery for you, man. Sad to see.
They traded away Tevin Coleman, which I'm still kind of bitter about.
Nah, he just signed in San Francisco.
Well, they could have paid him.
They could have, but they had Devontae Freeman,
who was coming up an injury year.
But then it is the Titans.
Yeah. Speaking of that, how many rushing yards does Devontae Freeman has?
Last week he had around 100 last week.
He had 100 last week?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, but it took an hour last week. All right, I'm taking the Titans.
Yes,
Derrick Henry.
Even in Atlanta?
In Atlanta. Derrick Henry. I'm going to run over
This is why this man never wins anything. This man's 0 for 3 on Thursday night picks.
But it's not Thursday night, therefore wait, you want to go back to last Sunday or last week? What was your Mr. 79?
79.
79.
I struggled. I don't remember my first 2 weeks at all. Do you remember my first 2 weeks? Or yours?
You know what they say? Either we're both winning weeks for me. Actually, week 2, I actually won some money in my Pick'ems league. So there you go. Mr. Now week. The only thing I'm not winning it, and the only thing I'm not winning right now is fantasy football. Thank you, Todd Gurley, and for all you running backs who are just low management. That's right. Cool. I hope you play week 17 when I need you the most for the playoffs, buddy. All right, bro. I'm taking the Titans. Marcus Mariota.
It ends week 16, so.
In theory, there's 17 weeks. You gotta.
No, in fantasy, there's 16.
Oh, in your league. No, I play one that has like 18. Like I play one that has like all the way goes out to the end.
All right, then.
Hey man, I'm like the fantasy king. Not this year, but whatever.
And you got how many first place trophies? Yeah, end of story. savage.
Dude, I run your league.
You don't run my league?
I run the second place in your league. That second place is mine.
Oh, so that means you're the first loser every year?
Oh. Hey, Tessie says thank you for feeding her shopping spree after I spec everybody in your league, except for the last game. Except for the championship game. Call me Alabama. Actually, you know what? First thing in the morning, I'm going to change my name to Alabama in your league.
Right on. All right, moving.
It's so sad. It's so sad. I'm taking the Titans. I'm taking Mariota. I'm taking Derrick Henry. I'm taking that defense. I am going to take them to run completely entirely over Atlanta Falcons. The only thing positive the Atlanta Falcons have this year is the simple fact that Julius Jones may break 10 touchdowns. And
He's got 3 so far.
He got 4.
Oh, he's got 4 now?
Yeah, man, it's for real. Like, he might be breaking 10 touchdowns this
Good
year.
about time. I've had him fantasy. This is my 3rd straight year with him. And he has got touchdowns the last few seasons. It's been pissing me off.
Never said that. Patriots versus Bills.
That's right, because he got the touchdown late in the game last week. I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Patriots.
This game records make it think that it's going to be a lot better than what it is, but I don't think it's going to be that good of a game.
No. I don't care. They're both undefeated. I like the Bills. I like Bills of the fans. No, I'm not picking the Bills. I'm picking the Patriots.
Okay.
But I'm saying the Bills, the
Bills fans, shout out to you guys, man.
You guys have been like awfully you have been really positive this whole season.
Keep throwing each other through tables and everything.
Yeah, usually
man.
you guys do that and then hate on each other.
You guys will still be watching the playoffs from home.
Ooh, I think they're a playoff team. I think it gives Josh Allen, the boy Singletary, Frank Gore and Adrian Pierce.
What is he in his 21st year?
Yeah, 21st in the league. Frank Gore has been in the NFL for longer than I have been. We have both been alive, right?
Close.
Yeah, pretty much. So Frank Gore is back in the league, about to run that team to death. The Bills may not be a Super Bowl contender, but they're a playoff, and that's progress because Nathan Peterman wasn't going to do that for you. They cannot let Nathan Peterman go. Who are you taking? I'm
going to give it to the Patriots on this one. Like I said, Patriots right now have arguably the best defense in the league.
Yeah,
they have not allowed an offensive touchdown at all. And granted, they played the Jets, Dolphins, and the Steelers, but the Steelers aren't nothing to write home about this year either. So.
I'm actually no. You know what? When we get to the Steelers, I'll tell you, and I'm going to keep saying this till they make it work. I do believe the Steelers. No, I'll get back to it. Okay, I'm taking the Patriots. Tom Brady. Okay. Antonio Brown concept, I don't really care for it. I feel like there was a lot of drama. And
please don't come back, Brown.
You can do whatever you want, man. You'll get your paycheck. But I just don't want to hear it. I want to see you play or not play. That's really... I don't follow you on Twitter. I'm sorry, man. And I'm guessing you don't follow me either, so... Right?
You're right.
All right,
he doesn't.
Perfect. Chiefs, we both won with the Patriots, I guess?
Yeah.
All right, Chiefs, Lions... Hey, why are we not talking about the Lions as a contender? They don't have any losses this year.
Okay, first of all, I hate how people say a tie is not a loss because it
tie is a loss.
I agree. It is a loss. It is not a win. That does not go in the win column.
It doesn't even.
It's stupid.
A tie is a participation trophy.
Pretty much.
Which there's nothing wrong with that if you're under the age of 10 and under, which is great. 12 and under.
And even then, they don't deserve participation trophies.
Okay, 10 or 12 under. Participation trophies, okay. NFL, a tie is an L.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Mahomes, but the guy's.
I think the dude's great.
The guy's talented.
I think he's great. I think he tries to do too much, which you can tell because of the fact that he's so gifted in young league.
The numbers he puts up are crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
but they never run the ball really. I mean. I was looking.
Oh yeah, they did run. You know when they did run the ball? You know when they did run the ball?
When they had Larry Johnson?
No, when I had LaShawn McCoy on my bench, and he scored 24 points. I was just watching.
He did have a receiving touchdown that game as well.
And it scored, yeah. I don't know, because the boy Williams couldn't do it. He got stuffed. Then McCoy comes out of nowhere like, "Hey man, I know how to play football."
It's true.
McCoy. All right, so I'm picking the Chiefs. The Lions. Okay, just a quick message to the Lions. The Lions organization.
Don't get your hopes up.
Maybe. You know what would definitely help you get your hopes up? First things first, go all in on Jalen Ramsey. Make sure you go all in on him. Also,
who do they have to give up?
I don't care. Give up everybody except for Kenny Golladay. Okay. Go all in on a good cornerback or the best cornerback in the league right now. Also, why don't you throw a bone at Kenny Drake or at Melvin Gordon? You don't actually have much of a running game. You don't have much of an offense unless whatever got you 2 wins is not going to work out for like the rest of the season. Just saying.
True.
You need a running game. Kenny Drake is available for the Miami Dolphins for sale to anybody for anybody. Man.
Melvin Gordon.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure if we reach out to the Dolphins organizations and we ask for a trade for Kenny Drake, man, we might. I have like. You think we can get Kenny Drake for a little lamp?
I got this microphone that I'm using right now to talk into.
Yeah, we're definitely using that microphone. All right, perfect. So, Lions, get it live.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out to the boy. All right, Raiders versus Colts. What's up with you not picking the Colts, man?
I'm about to pick the Colts right now.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Oh, I thought you were like, my bad.
Yeah, you bad. Colts at home. Brissett, I mean, he's got a talent. I mean, they still got a good team around him.
Yeah.
Raiders, I don't know what Raiders team we're going to see, so they're not identified really, you could say.
The black and white
no one knows
Raiders.
what to expect out of them. Yeah.
They're the black and white Raiders.
So.
You either get black Raiders, you get the white Raiders, but you never get the good Raiders.
It's true.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, because they looked good against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Week 1, week 2 against the Broncos. Yeah. Week 2 against the Chiefs. They didn't look bad. Only held the Chiefs 28 points, but still lost 28-10. Didn't do much.
I want to defend the Broncos.
But then they got annihilated by the Vikings, who the Vikings hadn't looked that great offensively the first couple weeks. So, really, the Raiders right now have been looking like they've been going down, you could say, since week 1.
Hey, but you guys
so I'm going with the Colts on this one.
You guys are staying away from nonsense sports. Road to 0-16.
Dolphins.
Good job.
Check it out.
Speaking of the Dolphins, you picked the Colts?
I did.
Me too. Speaking of the Dolphins, Chargers versus Dolphins.
Chargers. You say Dolphins and I go opposite team automatically. There's nothing to cover on this game. The NFL's going to release the Dolphins.
I don't think they can.
They can,
I just wrote about it for Independent News and what I feel about how I feel about the Dolphins. I don't think that their strategy is a bad strategy. I just want to know because you cannot say that they're taking a bad strategy towards it. They're taking a straightforward saying, "Hey, we are going to tank," and they're not denying it. There's no hidden plans. They're not hiding it. They're not like even thinking about it. They're going out there like, "Hey guys, we're here to lose games, and we're going to go 0-16. We're going to tank for Tua." But what if Tua doesn't work out? Or what happens when he doesn't work out?
Right.
That is my question. I don't think he will. Just saying.
Then we see the Miami Dolphins for the next 10 years is being what the Miami Dolphins do for the past 20 years.
Rosen, but hey, man, buddy, cash out paycheck. I know you're a smart
You're not
guy.
the chosen Rosen.
All right, Chargers. I mean, lose this one, because seriously, you guys...
Y'all lost to the Lions, so I mean...
Yeah, all that hype on Austin Ekeler after week 1. I'm pretty sure he got most of his yards that game, the first game.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, we have Redskins and Giants.
Redskins, Giants.
I will give it to the Redskins, but Dwayne Haskins is not starting. You remember? Did you watch my? You didn't watch my video when I was talking. Did you watch it when I was like, what I really want to see is week 4, Dwayne Haskins versus Daniel Jones. The Giants made Daniel Jones their starting QB. The Redskins are just full on disappointing.
They really are.
So we're going to the Giants. Sadly.
To make it interesting, I'm going to go the Redskins here.
What?
Just because I'll just go out on a limb. Last week could have been a fluke for Daniel Jones. No one knew what to expect out of him, so...
I'll give you that.
The Redskins are going to have a little tape on him now to study. Redskins defense, they have some good named players. Josh Norman, Landon Collins, Ryan Kerrigan.
Right about now.
Well, it's still one of the better corners in the league. There's not that many.
Andrew Peterson is going to run for 100 yards for sure.
It's true. He better. I need help in fantasy.
They don't even have a guy. Their highest or the best rushing yards is Andrew Peterson. He has 62 yards.
Yeah.
1 touchdown.
So, yeah, I'm going to go Redskins.
I'm going to go with the Giants also.
If they had Barkley, I think I'd go Giants.
I want to see this week 6, Redskins versus Dolphins.
Boring matchup of the week.
Yeah, that's going to be a great matchup. Like, how do you go about losing when the other team is doing the same thing?
It's true.
Also, I do think the Redskins are tanking. Just they're taking the opposite route instead of saying that they're tanking. Like, oh no, we're just losing games.
We just suck.
No, yeah, think about it. Think about it. They realistically thinking about it. Is Case Keenum, Andrew Peterson, and name me one of their wide receivers? Is that
Jordan Reed? But he's tight end.
He's tired. Do you think he get injured?
He's always injured.
Okay.
So Vernon Davis.
Are you really telling me? Vernon Davis also like he's
a tight end.
Yeah.
Did you see him leap over Manti Te'o's girlfriend last week?
Manti Te'o's girlfriend. Okay. All I'm saying is that the Redskins are also tanking, but they're just taking the opposite route. They're just going about a lot more settled.
They're going for I don't know who, because they have Haskins. So
yeah. Which just shits our Haskins versus the Giants. So I'm taking the Giants. Browns versus Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens.
I'll go Browns.
I don't even want to talk about this game. I feel like the Browns are.
The Browns will not brown this one up.
I think it's a combination of like bad calling, inexperienced young guys, and they'll be fine. I still think the Browns are.
I think they went the wrong way coaching. They should have. I can't remember the coach's name off the top of my head. The coach they had from last year, he should have been hired as head coach.
Brought up back Jim Harbaugh because he's not doing shit in Michigan.
So,
can you believe Michigan lost to Wisconsin?
It wasn't pretty.
It was not.
So.
I'm happy they did though.
All right. Who's next?
Panthers Texans.
Young boy on the commercial with Cam Newton at quarterback versus Deshaun Watson. I'm going to go Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah. It's not. I'm sorry, Kyle Allen. I do think you will have a pretty good game. I do believe that your defense will fail you when it counts. And Deshaun Watson will definitely take advantage of that.
Everyone but Luke Kuechly is going to fail you on defense.
Yeah, which I don't even understand how that works. You have one of the best defensive players in the game, but you don't surround him with any kind of help.
I mean, they had Josh Norman.
Bring in Michael Bennett. Like, Michael Bennett's been jumping around the league for the last couple of years. Ever since he left the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so bring him in. It's not. He went to the Patriots.
Has he even played? I haven't even heard.
Yeah, he's killing it. I think he's killing it. Every time I watch him play, he's like tackling somebody. He wears like the small shoulder pads. So
yeah, they're so ugly.
Yeah, that dude's something else. Buccaneers versus Rams.
Rams. End of story. We all saw the Bucs blow an 18-point lead to the Giants.
Should we talk about Jameis Winston at all?
He's going to eat somewhere else, not W's.
Is this his last year in the Bucs in Tampa Bay?
No, I'm going to give him one more year.
Yeah? You sure you don't want to trade him over to the Jags?
Dude, they got Minshew, bro.
Yeah, man. Pretty savage Minshew. All right, Vikings Bears. Oh, this is going to be an ugly game.
Oh, man.
I'm taking the Bears. I don't want to talk about the Vikings.
Which Bears offense are we going to get? This one we saw this past Monday night?
Man,
in the first half.
Any offense is better than week one. So as of right now, their bottom, their rock bottom is really like, it's like they could run 10 yards and that's like 100 times 100 steps into it. Don't get me wrong. Plus, for whatever reason, whoever the QBs for the Vikings is, I don't want to talk about him. I know he gets paid a lot of money. He's not worth it.
Trubisky.
No. The one for the Bears. For the Vikings.
Oh,
the QB for the Vikings. The dude's
Cousins.
A lot. He's making a lot of money.
$84 million guaranteed.
Primo is making a lot of money and making 0 throws.
For reals.
How do you have Kyle Rudolph just... Never mind, I'm taking the...
You're discriminating fantasy. Screw you, Cousins. Bears.
Bears. We're going to make some fantasy decisions. Jags versus Broncos.
I'm going Jags on this one.
Oh, man.
I don't understand how Broncos are 3-point favorites on this, though.
Okay. I'm just going to take like 30 seconds and defend the
Okay,
Broncos.
go ahead.
Okay. The Broncos are not losing because of Joe Flacco.
He used to be elite.
He's not elite, but he's better than what they had there before. And he's been playing really good.
He's been playing
He's
decent.
not getting enough credit. Now, the Broncos defense, are you guys going to show up at any point in time? I mean, you cannot go 0-16 with a defense that has Von Miller and Nick Chubb. Is it Nick Chubb?
Yeah.
Who was sophomore?
Then Chris Harris Jr.
Oh, my gosh. That team is so good.
I don't know.
But whatever. Oh, man. I really want to pick the Jags. But I'm going to pick the Jags because I got Leonard Fournette. And, yeah. Hey
Based
man,
off
it worked
fantasy
out.
decisions.
Yeah. Hey, who did better? Who did better? Like Chubb for the Browns or Fournette last week? Fournette did.
Fournette did.
Exactly. I traded Fournette for Chubb, and I'm not regretting it. I'm sticking by. I only did it in one league. I didn't have that much confidence into it. All right, man. We got Cowboys versus Saints.
Sunday night.
In the night, we have 2 games and 3 minutes left, right? Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Bridgewater looked really good in his first start, especially
I'm taking the Cowboys.
up in Seattle. He looked really impressive, which is bad news for Taysom, if you follow Taysom around.
Yeah, I don't follow him around, but I know he's from like 2 blocks away. But I know you're Facebook friends with him.
No, I'm not Facebook friends with him. He doesn't have Facebook.
He didn't approve you? I mean, I wouldn't have Facebook if I was that famous either.
Yeah, he doesn't have one.
That's cool, though.
I graduated with him, though. So it's kind of cool to see.
We took Algebra 2 together. I did his homework. He was not the brightest kid in the topic, you know? I'm going to take the Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys.
The Cowboys have played.
When was the last time the Cowboys just started 4-0?
When was the last time someone had an easy schedule of, after 3 weeks playing combined teams records of 1-8? 0-3 Redskins, 1-2 Giants, 0-3 Dolphins. Wow.
You want to put your Eagles jersey back on, or
you want to talk about a cakewalk? That's a cakewalk.
Hey man, look, I'm just here to make picks. You talk to your Cowboy Nation. You talk to your Cowboy Nation. I'm just here to make picks and talk shit. Honestly, come on, man. Gonna get my.
I'm going Saints.
I'm taking the Cowboys, man.
Saints at home is, if it'd be in Dallas, I'd probably go Dallas, unfortunately, but in New Orleans, home dogs.
It's cool. I'll take the Cowboys and I'll take Teddy Bridgewater for 2 interceptions. Thank you.
All right.
So I just realized that Monday Night Football
is trash versus trash.
Yes, but I like teams that somebody has to win.
That's every game.
Not because you get a tie.
It's true.
What if the Bengals and Steelers get a tie?
You want to surprise me? I'm going Steelers at home.
I do want to say this about the Steelers. I do believe that Big Ben going down was the best thing that happened to them. Honestly.
The best thing happening to them was getting rid of Brown.
No. You lost Bell. You lost Brown. You lost Big Ben. You lost Jesse James. You lost your best defender. You lost... actually, your best defender is actually T.J. Watt. And he doesn't even, really play... he's actually...
Not much of a defender. He is, but he